State basketball broadcasts are presented by Next Ag Appraisal and Realty, Sandhills Global, Doane University, Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Wingstop, Acres, High Electric, Eustis Body Shop, Nebraska Hematology Oncology, Lincoln Federal Savings Bank, Roofing Service Company, Union Bank and Trust, Lincoln Financial Chiropractic, and DOT Highway Safety Office, Jimmy John's, Members-Owned Credit Union, Nebraska Army National Guard, Hamilton Telecommunications, and the Nebraska High School Sports Hall of Fame. Now calling all the action from Pinnacle Bank Arena, here's Nick Sainert.
Long time no talk here as we are getting ready for Game 6 of the day, Game 6 of what will be, when it's all said and done, at the end of Saturday night, Game 6 of 24 on the week, Game 6 of what will be 48 by this time next Saturday night. So once again, as we enter our nightcap, it's the Bellevue East Chieftains at 21-4 overall, the 3 seed in the Class A bracket, going up against the Bellevue West Thunderbirds, 17-8 on the campaign and rated 6th in the Class A state championships brackets. Now, a lot of familiarity, obviously, between these two teams, one of them being Bellevue East and one of them being Bellevue West. Let's start first for the lower-seeded team tonight. Bellevue West, the Thunderbirds, they hosted the A6 district and defeated Southwest 65-46 in the district final last week. They're no stranger to this scene as they were the runner-up in 2024. They lost by just 3 points to Millard West in the championship, but this also is a team that graduated a decent amount off of their team last year, and so we'll see what they can do on the big stage here tonight. This Bellevue West, Bellevue East matchup is a rematch of the first round of the state tournament in 2023, where Bellevue West beat Bellevue East 63-46 on that day. These two teams played back on February 14th, back on Valentine's Day. It was a close ball game. Bellevue West won 77-71. Stevie Harley and Denilah Tatum with 21 points each in the win for Bellevue West. For Bellevue East, they are a 3-time state champion. However, they haven't been to a state championship game since 2011. That was the last time, coincidentally, that they also won it back in 2011. They've won a championship in 2002, 2006, and like I just mentioned, 2011, while runner-up all the way back in 1979, 2004, and 2005. They missed the state tournament back in 2024 last season. They had a first-round exit in 2022 and a first-round exit in 2023. And how about this? For in the last 4 appearances for Bellevue East, in 2013, 2014, 2022, and 2023, the Chieftains have not made it out of the first round. And with that, let's bring in Jay Foreman here tonight. Jay, we've seen 5 really good ones so far today. This one's going to be a really, really good one, too, a heated rivalry.
Yeah, this is just like Millard West against Millard South. 2 teams that know each other, coaching staffs know each other, and more importantly, the players know each other. Normally, it's Bellevue West. We've seen them the last 2 years, obviously continue to make progress. They're the team that's in the tournament and having success. Their crosstown rivals have really went back to the lab and really improved. It's going to be a highly contested game, a physical game, but more importantly, a highly skillful played game and very, very competitive.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Once again, it's the Bellevue East Chieftains going up against the Bellevue West Thunderbirds here in just a moment. When we come back in 60 seconds, we'll have starting lineups for both sides, the Chieftains and the T-Birds, when we come back on 93.7 The Ticket.
At Doane University, we build leaders, and that means your success and achievements come first.
At Doane University, your future is uniquely yours, and our world-class liberal arts education is just the beginning.
We invite you to schedule your campus visit and experience why Doane University will start you on your journey to your future career.
Learn more by scheduling your personal campus visit today at doane.edu/visit. See you soon.
Hey, bestie! Whoa, how'd you snag that awesome set of wheels? I'm in the market for a new car, too. My friends at Members Own Credit Union. You're always in the driver's seat when it comes to your finances at Members Own. Always in the driver's seat, huh? Yep. They set you up with a loan that makes sense for your budget with great rates and top-notch customer service to boot. Looks like we're going to need to make a pit stop. Let's go. I'll drive. Hit the road to financial success and explore auto loan options with your best financial friend, Members Own Credit Union. For details, go to membersowncu.org/drive. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Now back to the 2025 State Basketball Tournament live from Pinnacle Bank Arena on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Nick Sander, Jay Foreman back with you from Pinnacle Bank Arena ahead of Bellevue West and Bellevue East as the Chieftains and the T-Birds ready to do action and wrap up our day one of the girls state basketball tournament. Let's get you rolling with starting lineups first for the lower seeded team in this matchup. The number 6 seed Bellevue West Thunderbirds. They're led by head coach Dane Bacon, holding a 17-8 record on the season. They're going to start number 0, a 5'11" freshman Stevie Harley. Number 2, a 5'9" junior Savannah Reitzma. Number 3, a 5'8" sophomore guard averaging 7.5 points per game, JC Woodyard. And number 4, a 5'10" freshman guard, Yaira Sears. And rounding out the starting lineup for head coach Dane Bacon, number 12, a player who scored 21 points in the previous matchup against Bellevue East this season, a 5'8" freshman averaging 13 points per contest, Denilah Tatum. I mean, you look up and down that starting five there, Jay, and both Stevie Harley and Denilah Tatum, both girls scored 21 in the first game against Bellevue East, 2 just freshmen.
Yeah, and that bodes well for their program, both here in the short term, obviously, as we're going to watch them play tonight, but then also long term, for the development. Because the last 2 years they've been senior-lated or junior and senior-lated. It lets you know the development, obviously, and the skill set of the coaching staff and the players to get 3 freshmen starting and able to get Bellevue West through, obviously, for districts and then to the state tournament.
Yeah, you mentioned it. Let's talk about Bellevue East. As when you look at Bellevue East, 21-4 on the campaign. They're led by head coach Eric Lanier. They'll send out the 3-time state champion Chieftains. Number 3, a 5'6" senior, Bronnie Jackson. Number 4, a 5'7" senior guard, Jayla Wilson. Number 13, a 6-foot sophomore forward averaging 22 per game, Tanaya Wilson. Number 20, a 5'11" senior forward, Maya Weber. And rounding out the starting lineup for Bellevue East, number 32, a 6'2" senior forward, Jamila Gilmore. How about that? Senior.
Yeah, the exact opposite of the Bellevue West Thunderbirds. But, Nick, the last time Bellevue West and Bellevue East played, Bellevue West was able to pull it out. So there's no fear over there by those young freshmen. And what do we always say, Nick? They don't know what they don't know.
Bingo.
And obviously that's a perfect example of that right there.
Bellevue West is going to be in their road black uniforms with this script, Bellevue West across the chest, purple numbers, yellow or gold lettering as well with a white outline of the numbers, while Bellevue East in their white uniforms with purple trim, purple lettering and numbering that says Bellevue East across the chest and the stomach with the number right in the middle of the 2 words. So here we go. Bellevue East and Bellevue West. Our final game of the day, and we're ready to go here at Pinnacle Bank Arena. Nick Sander, Jay Foreman, glad you guys could join us. Just a reminder, we'll be ready and rolling at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning with Class D2 action, 2 games in Class D2 before we go to Class B for the rest of the afternoon. Then Friday, it's semifinal Friday before championship Saturday. Here we go. As the tip is controlled by Bellevue West, and they'll go right to left from our vantage point as this is number 12, Denilah Tatum with it. She hands it top of the key. That's Stevie Harley. 3 ball on the way for number 3, JC Woodard. She's unable to get it to go, but a nice find and ability by Reitzma to score, and it's 2-0 Bellevue West.
Yeah, Woodard with the quick shot. Her partner in crime, Reitzma, followed up. 2 points, bodes well for Bellevue West.
Here's Jayla Wilson, tough contested shot. It's off the glass, no good. She gets her own miss, dumps it off, and the shot is up. She's fouled. Number 20, Maya Weber, will go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, good set. Bellevue East tried to do the same thing Bellevue West did, follow a shot and try to get easy shot. Good dish there by number 3, Bernai Jackson, to Maya Weber. Set her up for 2 free throw shots.
So Maya Weber at the line to shoot 2. She is able to hit the first one. Weber, 1 for 1 now at the free throw line. Second one coming up. And she's unable to hit that one. Nice defensive rebound there by Stevie Harley for Bellevue West. And we have a traveling violation called against Bellevue West.
Yeah, it looked like it almost was a jump ball, but then she tried to go. Stevie Harley tried to go a little bit faster than her body wanted to go. Travel, nevertheless.
Baseline inbound underneath their bucket for Bellevue East. The Chieftains have it top of the key. This is number 3 with it, Brani Jackson. She has it left side. She throws it out. Weber, 3-ball on the way. Can't connect. Offensive board. Put back. It falls for number 13, Tanaya Wilson.
Yeah, really good job by Tanaya Wilson is establishing herself underneath the hoop on the air ball. Easy 2 points. The speed of Bellevue East didn't even allow us to get through that first play there.
And now here's Bellevue East after a steal. Puts up a contested shot. No good. Offensive board. Weber. She kicks it out. Now working downhill. Step back. Jumper. No good. Just a tad strong. Offensive rebound again. It's tipped around, and Bellevue West finally controls it.
Yeah, the one thing Bellevue West does, they're not going to lose their composure. They're going to be tough and competitive, and now a pull-up 3 here. Quick shots here. I think the little nerves of both teams, Bellevue East and Bellevue West, know each other, but playing on this big stage is a little bit different.
Yeah, Vanna Reitzma unable to get that 3 to go. On the other end, a layup contested, fought for it. It goes out of bounds off the miss, and it's going to go in the way of Bellevue West.
You know, Bellevue East has been able to get downhill and get some decent shots at the rim, but a little bit too fancy, Nick. A little underhanded and all that type of stuff. That looks good, maybe on YouTube, but never at PBA when you're facing a tough Bellevue West defensive team.
It's 3-2. Bellevue East out in front by 1. A 3-pointer on the way. It's good for number 4, Yaira Sears.
Yeah, you know, Nick, one thing you'd say when you got a freshman and they don't know what they don't know, good-looking shot by the freshman. Really good job there by Bellevue West. Withstanding the first rush there by Bellevue East.
It is 5-3. 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. Pass deflected. Wyatt Weber gets it back for the Chieftains. Here is number 3, Brani Jackson. Now left side, it's Jayla Wilson. She'll pop the tray. Misses it badly. Weber with another offensive rebound, but now it will be a jump ball. Possession arrow keeps it with the Chieftains.
Yeah, you see Eric Lanier, the head coach from the Bellevue East Chieftains, trying to get his team just to play a little bit slower, not so much in a hurry. Play fast because they have a great athletic team. They're playing way too fast, a little bit too much in a hurry right now.
Brani Jackson crossing over at the elbow, pulls up, bang. Brani Jackson making it look smooth. It's all tied up at 5.
Yeah, that mid-range game preceded by that nice Tim Cardaway-esque crossover. Money in the bank.
Here is Stevie Harley. She puts up a contested shot. It does not go. Defensive rebound. Bellevue West going the other way. Up the floor to the big woman down low. As is number 32, Jamila Gilmore. She can't get her shot to fall. And now a foul defensively on Stevie Harley as Weber went up.
Stevie Harley felt like she had all ball, no body. But I think I liked it with the Chieftains, right? The big block there by Gilmore tried to reward her for running the rim. She could really pick them up and put them down. She didn't able to complete it, but Weber, again, at the free throw line.
Yeah. Maya Weber at the free throw line for the second time today, and she's able to hit her first. It's now 6-5 Bellevue East.
Bellevue East started a little slow there, Nick. Plenty of shot attempts, though. You know, haven't been able to make any, but at the free throw line, you got Weber there, was able to make the first one.
Make the first one, but missed the second one since Jay Foreman talked about it. And here comes Bellevue West. Stevie Harley kicks it out in the lane. Layup is good for number 2, Vanna Reitzma. She's had a nice start to the day.
Yeah, you know what? You thought Harvey was going to try to take it all away. Got to the middle of the lane. What do we say? Paint touch it. Well, I call it Sherman Williams. Kick it out to her partner in crime. 2 points.
In the lane, number 4, Jayla Wilson gets her first shot to go.
This is
and here we
fast-paced
go.
action here, Nick. Here we go.
8-7 Bellevue East. This is Denilah Tatum with it on the left side. The freshman floater in the lane. Just off to the right side. Nice rebound by Gilmore for Bellevue East. And coming up the floor, here come the Chieftains. On the right side, it's number 3 as Brani Jackson, a whistle and a foul called down low. It'll be Bellevue East basketball here in just a moment.
Hey, Nick, there's been 4 minutes gone already, and this has been up and down. Look, you got 2 teams that know each other. They're trying to blow each other out. And listen, there's 2 teams when you start 3 freshmen, your bench is going to be deep. And same with the Chieftains over there, even though they haven't subbed yet, they really trust their starting 5.
They get the inbound pass, and it's taken away. Stevie Harley, what a nice play defensively. In the lane, Reitzma, layup, it's good.
Yeah, three buckets for her. Really unselfish play there by Yaira Sears. She could have won it, but she know her partner in crime had an easy basket. Bellevue West looks real good right now.
Yeah, really, especially on the defensive end.
Yeah.
They lead at 9-8, but man, active hands defensively. We saw what that did for Alma against Superior earlier today, and it allowed Alma to win that game. Here, Bellevue West trying the same thing, maybe turn defense into transition offense.
Bellevue East has the size advantage, but what really eliminates that is the ball pressure. You see it sometimes and don't see it sometimes in Class A boys basketball. The ball pressure will eliminate any type of size disadvantage, and we've seen teams time and time again take advantage of it. But a big play there by Bernai Jackson through contact. Do you think you can stop that crossover?
Not a chance.
Yeah.
Not a chance.
I couldn't either.
Bernee Jackson gets in the lane. She draws the foul, makes the shot, and she's going to the line to shoot one more. So Bernee Jackson at the line to shoot one. Bellevue East now leads it 10-9 over the Bellevue West Thunderbirds. Bronny Jackson is unable to hit the free throw, and the rebound goes into the hands of Stevie Harley for Bellevue West. They trail it 10-9. Harley has it, the freshman. Real good size for a freshman in the lane. She's
Good
bumped
move.
And fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, really good move there. Good patience there by Stevie Harley, right? Got into the secondary transition. She's more of a point forward, kind of like a Derek Walker a couple years ago for Nebraska Cornhuskers. Hesitation move, quick crossover to the hoop, fouled at the free throw line.
While we have a stoppage in play, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Nick Sainert, Jay Foreman back with you as Stevie Harley was able to make the first of two free throws. One more coming up here in just a moment. The second one on the way, hit off back iron, no good, and we're all knotted up at 10 apiece.
Yeah, this game is going to be – it's a hot, contested game, man. These two teams know each other. Both the coaches know each other. You know what? I'm going to say one thing before we get – Coach Dane Bacon, right? Mm-hmm. To bring a bunch of freshmen after losing in the state championship by 3 points, that's a great job by him.
Transition layup, no good, but how about number 3, J.C. Woodard, right there to clean up the miss and put the follow-up up and in. It's 12-10.
I'm willing to bet she might be the granddaughter of the great Coach Woodard that retired recently from Bellevue West men's basketball.
I would imagine you're correct on that, Jay Foreman. Top of the key, here is Zoe Howard. Now right side, Bronny Jackson. Jackson with it at the top of the key, guarded by Stevie Harley. Crossing over down low, Gilmore, pass deflected on the entry, and it's going to be thrown out of bounds. Last touch on the attempt to save it and throw it off of a Chieftain. So last touch by Bellevue West. It'll be Bellevue East basketball. 11 seconds on the possession.
Yeah, I mean, this is a defensive battle. This is speed against size, size against speed. But you know what? It's going to come down to execution once the nerves get out of both teams in the first and second quarter.
In the lane, kicks it out. 3-ball on the way from the near corner. Just a tad long, and the rebound cleared by Stevie Harley. That was number 11, Lavea Jones, on the three-point attempt. Here at the top of the key now, left side, it's number 21, number 21, Taylor Wharton with it. Crossing over for Bellevue West in the lane. Off the glass, it's good. Should have been an and one, in my opinion, Jay Foreman.
Good
but
move.
It's 14-10.
Good move by another freshman, Tatum. Hesitation, scoop it up there, high off the backboard. Good move there.
In the lane, Bronny Jackson can't get the layup to go. It's out of bounds. Last touch
the young
by number 11, Lavea Jones. It's going to be Bellevue West basketball.
And Tatum is playing point guard while their starting point guards, or one of their point guards, is resting a little bit. A really good defensive stop there. The wherewithal to knock it off number 11 from Bellevue East to keep the possession for Bellevue West.
Here's Bellevue West on the right side. 3-ball on the way. It is not good. Rebound tipped out. Saved from going out of bounds. Here's Wharton for Bellevue West, the Thunderbirds, as Denilah Tatum with it. Top of the key, working on the defender. Now passes off to Yaira Sears. Down to Wharton. Wharton, top of the key, working right to the left, to the right wing. Now to Madison Emery. She gets it taken away. Going the other way, we go with Bellevue East. The Chieftains trailing by 4. Top of the top of the lane, rather. Now right side into the corner. 3-pointer on the way, and it's good for number 13, Tanaya Wilson.
Yeah, Tanaya Wilson knew that was in right even before it went in. Really high arcing shot, good follow through. Great shot there by the forward from Bellevue East.
A mishandled pass down low on the Bellevue West side of things turns it back over to the Chieftains, who trail it 14-13 to Bell West. 1:36 to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, you know what? This game right here is back and forth, Nick, right? We saw a big three there by Bellevue East. You did automatically think they would have the lead. But when you look over there, Bellevue West is up by 1.
14-13, 90 seconds to go in the opening quarter. On the top of the key, here's Bellevue East. Now to Tanaya Wilson. Left side, it is Bernice Jackson. Jackson steps back, lost dribble for one moment. Now top of the key, it goes to Maya Weber. Maya Weber, right side, pass almost deflected and taken away. But Tanaya Wilson gets it back. Same spot, trying for the same result. Will not get it. Offensive rebound for the moment by Weber. She tries to kick it out to Tanaya Wilson, unable to do so. Bellevue West in transition. Here come the T-Birds. They'll slow things down, give it to Denilah Tatum. Denilah Tatum with it, top of the key, 3 ball on the way, just off to the right. Tanaya Wilson, one-handed pass all the way up the floor. It's safe from going out of bounds into the hands of Bellevue West. Worst out and running, and a bump and a foul called on traveling called on Bellevue West. My apologies.
Really good job by Tanaya Wilson. Make it up maybe for a little bit too strong of an arm. Looked like a little bit of a go route there, Nick. Overthrew her wide receiver. But coming back on defense, causing the travel for the Bell West offensive player. Bellevue East is looking to finish out this quarter strong.
14-13, 44 seconds and counting to go in the first quarter here. 14-13 is your score. Bellevue West out in front of the Chieftains of Bellevue East, but the East Chieftains have the basketball. In the lane, Lavea Jones. Now it's going to be Bernice Jackson. Jackson with it. She'll reset. 14-13 your score. Bellevue West with a 1-point lead. 10 seconds on the possession as Bernice Jackson has it in the lane. Goes up. Great dump off to Maya Weber, and it's 15-14 now Bellevue East. 10 seconds on the game clock here in the first quarter as Denilah Tatum has it, top of the key. She dribbles into the lane. Floater on the way. Contested. No good. Pass up the floor. The half-court heave. It was going to get called off nonetheless, but she stepped on the boundary right in front of us, which is why you probably heard the whistle in everybody's car systems. But nonetheless, at the end of the first quarter, your score, Bellevue East 15, Bellevue West 14, as we begin the second quarter of play in just a moment on 93.7 The Ticket.
You know you want those Wingstop boneless wings. With the boneless meal deal from Wingstop, you get 20 boneless wings in 4 delicious flavors and a large order of hand-cut fries for just $16.99. What are you waiting for? More wings, more flavor, more bang for your buck. The $16.99 boneless meal deal from Wingstop. Order now from wingstop.com. Valid at participating locations for a limited time on orders for pickup or delivery placed via wingstop.com or the Wingstop app. Prices may vary by location. See wingstop.com/offers for full details.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Now back to the action at Pinnacle Bank Arena for the 2025 State Basketball Tournament on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Start of the second quarter, Nick Sainer, Jay Foreman back with you from Pinnacle Bank Arena. Denilah Tatum has it for Bellevue West, working still to the basket to our left as we sit basically center court here at Pinnacle Bank Arena. This is where we'll be parked all weekend and next weekend as well. It is in the near side, driving baseline. It was Reitzma, great touch pass, top of the key. Denilah Tatum for 3, just a little bit strong. And the defensive rebound cleared by number 3, Bernice Jackson, as Jackson brings it across the timeline, hands it off to now Tanaya Wilson. Wilson on the right side of the lane, working on the freshman, and she gets the layup to go. I'm not sure the net moved at all because she threw it so high off the glass. Quickly, Bellevue West answers with a layup of their own from the left side.
Yeah, they must have picked up something in their scouting report after a make. Push. Remnants of the boys team, but the girls team are doing it just as well.
Off the missed layup opportunity, Weber can't get her chance to go, and Denilah Tatum comes sweeping in from the perimeter to clean up the defensive glass. Bellevue West can take the lead with a 2 to Stevie Harley, who has just 1 point. Now Denilah Tatum will try another 3, and it's stuck in between. It's wedged in between the rim and the backboard. It's going to be a jump ball, and the possession arrow gives it to the Chieftains.
That looked like one of your shots, Nick.
No, it did not.
Yeah, it did. But you know what?
Look at that. Look, I bet I'd be able to jump up there and get it out. All 5'10" of myself.
Yeah.
Because I have the hops.
you
I'm
ain't
even wearing the
5'10".
Jordans tonight.
Well, you should have jumped up out
I
there.
should have. I didn't want to, we got cords laying around here.
Yeah.
Worried about the equipment.
Insurance claim, too.
Yeah. And what if I didn't? What if I wasn't able to do it?
Well,
There's enough cameras around. Somebody would have gotten it on camera. Social media and all. All right, 17-16, second quarter, 6.5 to play in the first half. Down low, the size advantage for Bellevue East. Going up strong with it was Tanaya Wilson, and she draws the foul to go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, Tanaya Wilson took it in there, got it on the right block there, was able to get Stevie Harley on her back, and then obviously was able to get up through her with the body contact and cause a two-shot foul. Excuse me.
First one for Tanaya Wilson is good.
What you laughing at?
Nothing.
Yeah, you are. That's all right. That's cool.
Now Tanaya Wilson.
It's a long weekend, my brother.
It is. Here we go. You ready? Second one for Tanaya Wilson is also good.
Yeah, this right here is a pivotal point for Bellevue West. The freshmen have played really, really well, and they were able to win the first game. They just have to withstand every single run and then be able to get their own big block there by Tatum.
As Gilmore blocks the shot from Stevie Harley, here comes Tanaya Wilson. Wilson dumps it out to Gilmore. Gilmore to Brunee Jackson. Jackson crosses over, steps back, couldn't create enough space. Tanaya Wilson says, I'll shoot that 3, and she misses it off to the left side. The glass is cleared by Reitzma.
Yeah, I think Coach Bacon likes it. He's okay with Wilson shooting that from about 30 feet, and it gives it a chance for Bellevue West to set up their secondary break and their fast break offense.
Here is Reitzma. She lost the basketball for a moment. Tanaya Wilson gets it back. Her eyes looking down court, and she throws it with one hand. Brunee Wilson can't get the trifecta to go, and Weber with an offensive rebound to Tanaya Wilson. On the right side of the lane, absorbs contact, no whistle, gets her own miss, and it's going to be a jump ball. Great call by the referee, as that'll go back in the direction of Bellevue West.
Yeah, I think this pace right now, even though they are down by 3 points, I think this type of pace favors Bellevue West. This is how they've had to play all year. They're willing to play by it, and they have the skill set, the guard play, the smarts, the coaching staff, and the little experience they have. Is they're not freshmen anymore. But this is the way they've always had to play. I think it favors Bellevue West.
19-16 is your score. 5:27 to go, second quarter in the lane. A whistle and a foul called down low as Stevie Harley tried to take it to the rim. She'll go to the line to shoot 2 shots.
Yeah, and that's a little bit of adjustment there by Coach Bacon. What did you do? Instead of posting Stevie Harley up with a taller Gilmore on her back, run her off there a secondary screen and then reverse back, get her a shot right at the hoop, drawing the foul.
Harley's first. Off back iron, too strong. (19-16) is your score. 5:24 to play in the second quarter. Stevie Harley's second is good. It's 19-17 now. Bellevue East with a 2-point lead. They get it into Brunee Jackson. Jackson will bring it across the half-court line, guarded closely by Josie Ryan, who's played some meaningful minutes in previous state tournaments for Bellevue West. Here, now it's Jayla Wilson. Wilson, floater, got it.
Good job. Good. That's a good play right there. You just essentially run a pin down or a Kansas cut, got it to Wilson. Good, strong finish there by the guard.
Josie Ryan with it. She dumps it outside to the perimeter. Here's Reitzma. Reitzma with it. This is Vanna. Now to Deniala Tatum. Tatum crossing over, spin move, nice move in the lane, body control, and she gets the floater to fall.
Hey, the body control and the double pump by Tatum. Answer the call. What you can do, I can almost do better.
Josie Ryan defending Brunee Jackson. Great defense there by Josie Ryan off the bench on Jackson. Now the high layup, no good. And we have a foul coming in late on Josie Ryan as Gilmore had the offensive rebound for a moment.
Yeah, Josie Ryan thought she could come behind Gilmore and grab the ball and cause a jump ball. But it was only the third foul by Bellevue West. Gilmore's a little bit shaken up there. Let's see what Bellevue East has at the baseline here to try to use the size advantage. It's not only Gilmore, but they also have number 2, Zoe Howard, in there that towers over the smaller Bellevue West lineup.
Inbounds here is Bellevue East. On the right side, Zoe Howard here. Top of the key, her pass taken away for a moment, and a quick foul called against the Chieftains.
Yeah, right there, that last name Woodard sounds familiar in Nebraska basketball history. I'm assuming his granddaughter did a really good job. Sometimes, Nick, is not stealing it when they're dribbling. It's timing up their passes or their dribbles. She timed it up on the second dribble that I knew was going to pass. Long arms, too, and then obviously attack the ball, drawing the foul.
So 21-19 is your score.
In position to tie the game up, though, too, Nick.
Certainly. 4:23 to play in the second. Pass up the right side. It's Stevie Harley. Harley passes it now on the right wing. Back to Harley. She'll drive center of the lane. Floater may have gotten drilled, but no whistle was called on Gilmore, who may have swatted down at her arm. But nonetheless, it's Bellevue East basketball on the left side. 4:03 to play in the second quarter. Top of the key. Here is Brunee Jackson. Jackson crosses over right to left, kicks it out. 3-ball on the way. Zoe Howard missed it long, and the rebound caroms into the hands of Stevie Harley. Up the floor, right smut, trying to find it to a trailing teammate, and it's going to bounce out of bounds. Last touch by Bellevue East. Why not just go up with it there, Jay?
Because she felt like she could have possibly traveled. You got to think when she was catching it, she had to come back and get the ball, but it was a really good job by Harley to get it up to one of the guards. But more importantly, with this smaller unit of Bellevue West, right, it eliminates just by speed of Bellevue East to be able to get into too many fast breaks. And then the ball pressure is also nullifying the size advantage of Gilmore.
Pass left side here is on the right wing. 3-ball on the way. I believe that was Woodard. It was no good. But how about this? The smallest player on the floor, number 1, Josie Ryan with the offensive rebound. It's knocked out of her hands. The last touch, though, was by the Chieftains, so Bellevue West gets a fresh crack.
If you play for Bellevue West, boys or girls basketball, you better be feisty. Josie Ryan, easily the smallest young lady on the court, played big right there.
As here for Bellevue West, they pass it left side. Reitzma pops the tray, too strong, and the rebound collected by Bellevue East going the other way now. They lead it by 2, 21-19 to do the Chieftains. On the left side, it is Jayla Wilson over the top pass, an ill-advised pass that's somehow handled in. A great step with Tanaya Wilson. She gets the layup to fall from the left side.
Yeah, a little bit of drive there and a left-handed Euro step finish. Really good job there by Wilson.
Now Woodard, left side, 3-ball on the way. Bang for Stevie Harley.
Stevie Harley there has been lights out from the free throw line, step back 3. Now you're starting to see something right here. The pace is starting to wear down Bellevue East, in particular Wilson. Let's see if Bellevue West continues to deposit, lay deposits for later on foundation wins.
In the lane, Bellevue West in transition off the miss, and the T-Birds have a 1-point lead with 2.5 to play in the second.
Yeah, Coach Eric Lanier is wanting Wilson to slow it down a little bit so they can possibly use their size advantage. That unforced error, Nick, that I call them lollipop passes, kind of like those are the passes that in practice don't mean, the magnitude of a turnover. But here, when you're trying to get the momentum back, that's something that where you're actually playing into Bellevue West's hands. They haven't extended any energy on defense.
So a Bellevue East turnover gives it back to Bellevue West. 24-23 with 2:16 to play in the first half. Denilah Tatum, top of the key, hands it off. 3-ball on the way. Got it. Number 4, Yaira Sears with her second trifecta.
Yeah, another freshman turns around with Harley, Sears, and Tatum. That's a great freshman class. All of them stepped up big. Big 3 there by Sears, coming off a high pick and roll.
27-23, your score. A tough contested shot somehow goes in by Lavea Jones. It'll be a full timeout on the floor here with 1 minute and 50 seconds to go in the second quarter. We'll step aside for 60 seconds as well here on 93.7 The Ticket. It's game on at Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Nebraska's premier power sports dealership. Stocking all the top brands, including Can-Am, Honda, Polaris, Kawasaki, CF Moto, Suzuki, Yamaha, Sea-Doo, Manitow pontoon boats, and Triton trailers. Come check out Nebraska's newest Indian motorcycle dealership, plus score big on their massive selection of side-by-sides, all-terrain vehicles, motorcycles, and power watercraft. Elway Power Sports of Lincoln has it all under one roof at their new 27th and I-80 location, and they can't wait to get you set up for the summer.
At Union Bank, people don't have your money. Your money has people. First home people, investment people, people who answer the phone and your chats, dream car people, dream retirement people, driving your dream car in your dream retirement people, small business people, credit card people, and all the other people you need. At Union Bank, our people help you do more than you dreamed possible. So stop in and say hello. We can't wait to see you. Union Bank and Trust, Member FDIC.
Now back to the 2025 State Basketball Tournament live from Pinnacle Bank Arena on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Nick Sander, Jay Foreman back with you from Pinnacle Bank Arena. Bellevue West leads at 27-25 over Bellevue East. Here with 1:45 to go until the halftime break. Down low, here is Bellevue West losing possession of the basketball with Stevie Harley. Almost got it back, and now Bellevue East, as they went to try to go into transition, they step on the boundary line, and with 1 minute and 37 seconds to play in the second quarter, Bellevue West is going to get a fresh possession.
Yeah, Stevie Harley with a really, really good move. Lost control of the ball. Looked like Wilson had it, but nevertheless went off, I think, Jackson's hands, and now it's Bellevue West ball again.
Harley with it on the left side, guarded by Weber. Now passes to Denilah Tatum. Tatum working left to right, now crosses over in the lane. Got it knocked out of her hands. Clean strip, say the officials. And Jayla Wilson will jog it across the half-court line. The end of the left side, now down low to Nia Wilson. Out to Jayla Wilson. Wilson, floater, short, missed everything, barely grazed the net. Now an outlet pass up the floor to Reitzma in the lane. It's good. It's a 4-point Bellevue West lead.
Yeah, Bellevue West is running on any make or miss. They are trying to wear out this Bellevue East team. And you can see why the size advantage is actually a disadvantage in this type of game because of the skill set of this Bellevue West Thunderbird team. And when you think every person that comes in for Bellevue West, look, they're going all the way down to the 10th person on their bench, or the 5th person on the bench, the 10 deep, whereas Bellevue East is very rarely substituted. And so what happened, as you see, Jackson going out of the game, might be some cramps later in the game, but then also hesitation to shoot the ball. So now what possibly could happen if Bellevue West extends the lead, then it's going to be Wilson trying to force it. That will play right into a smaller, more aggressive lineup from Bellevue West.
Bellevue East to inbound. They get it in with 52 seconds on the game clock. Crossing over, stepping back, 3 ball on the way. Just too strong. Offensive rebound again for Weber. Out to Tania Wilson. She'll try her luck at a 3. She can't get it to fall. And here comes the Bellevue West Thunderbirds working on their end of the floor. The freshman, Stevie Harley, struggling to find some space. Now Denilah Tatum airballs a floater from about 5 feet away.
Yeah, but you know what Bellevue West is doing? They feel like every time that they can push the ball, they are depositing for later returns. And also they feel like they can stay in front of this quick guard combination of Wilson and Jackson as well.
Top of the key, Brene Jackson. Brene in the lane. It's good. 29-27, your score.
Good patience there by Jackson. Kind of between the legs, crossover, hesitation, easy 2 points.
And Denilah Tatum steps on the sideline with 2.3 seconds to go in the second quarter. And Bellevue East will have a chance to tie it with a 2 or take the lead with a 3 here with 2.3 on the game clock.
A little quick sub here by Bellevue West. Tried to get some of their players arrested before halftime. 2.3 seconds. 2-point game. Just a few seconds ago, we felt like it was a game when possibly could have get blown open. But Bellevue East has battled back.
Brene Jackson
for that 3.
Drains a 3 as clock expires to end the first half. And Bellevue East goes into the locker room up by 1 instead of down by 2. She took the inbounds pass and rattled it around the cylinder to take a 1-point lead into the locker room. It's 30-29, Bellevue East. At the break, we'll step aside for a couple of minutes, come back with halftime thoughts right after this.
Savings Bank, personal banking like you remember.
Hi, this is Chris Elgert, loan originator at Lincoln Federal. I know that buying a home is one of the most important decisions a person will make in their lifetime. That's why you need an experienced loan professional to explain all the options available, to answer all your questions, and to make the home buying process a rewarding experience. Talk with me and discover why Lincoln Federal is personal banking like you remember. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Things that impair you come in many different shapes and sizes. Some are the shape of beer and liquor bottles. Others look like cigarettes but aren't cigarettes at all. These are the things we know impair us, the things our parents warned us about. What we're not always aware of is our new prescription or the over-the-counter medicine we picked up just for allergies or a bad cold. See, it doesn't just matter how much of a substance you take. If you are impaired, driving is deceptively dangerous. Don't drive impaired. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. we make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
You know you want those Wingstop boneless wings. With the boneless meal deal from Wingstop, you get 20 boneless wings in 4 delicious flavors and a large order of hand-cut fries for just $16.99. What are you waiting for? More wings, more flavor, more bang for your buck. The $16.99 boneless meal deal from Wingstop. Order now from wingstop.com. Valid at participating locations for a limited time on orders for pickup or delivery placed via wingstop.com or the Wingstop app. Prices may vary by location. See wingstop.com/offers for full details.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Hey, bestie! Whoa, how'd you snag that awesome set of wheels? I'm in the market for a new car, too. My friends at Members Own Credit Union. You're always in the driver's seat when it comes to your finances at Members Own.
Always in the driver's seat, huh?
Yep. They set you up with the loan that makes sense for your budget with great rates and top-notch customer service to boot.
Looks like we're going to need to make a pit stop.
Let's go. I'll drive. Hit the road to financial success and explore auto loan options with your best financial friend, Members Own Credit Union. For details, go to membersowncu.org/drive. Federally insured by the NCUA.
You don't think about your roof very often, but you should never take it for granted. Roofing Service Company takes every measure to provide you the highest quality roofing solutions. Whether it's new roof installation, roof repair, or a re-roofing project, their overall goal is to provide you with a pleasant experience and long-lasting roof. If you have a need for siding or gutters, they're your place too. Visit roofingservicecompany.com for more info today.
Discover the difference that expertise and experience can make in your real estate journey with Next Ag Appraisal and Realty. Whether you need an appraisal, sales, or farm management, Next Ag comes up with a solution with your legacy and goals in mind. Next Ag isn't just their name, it's your future. So why wait? Visit their website today at www.nextagrealestate.com or give them a call at 402-380-0432 and turn your dreams into reality. Your land, your legacy, their solution. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty.
Attention Nebraska sports fans. Are you ready to take your skills to the next level? The Army National Guard is looking for leaders who are dedicated, driven, and ready to make a difference. Join us and gain invaluable experience while serving your country with a flexible schedule, competitive benefits, and a chance to build a strong future. Learn more at nationalguard.com/Nebraska. Live here, serve here. The Nebraska Army National Guard, guard the good life.
When you or a loved one hears the words, "You have cancer," you want to make sure you're surrounded by a team you can trust, who will be a true partner in your cancer journey. At NHO, you'll be treated like family, and you'll feel that compassion every time you walk through our doors. After all, this is the fight of your life, and you'll need the best people to be on your side. We're Nebraska Hematology Oncology. On your side, by your side.
Hello? Hello? Believe it or not, old phones are one of the most common pain points in offices today. Many of these phones are beyond repair because parts aren't available to fix outdated devices. Whether it's a traditional phone system or cloud-based VoIP technology, Hamilton Business Phones can help upgrade your connection. We make it easy to sync your office phone with your cell for seamless call handling, no matter where you work. If your current office phone can't do this, you deserve better. Hire your local experts. Hire Hamilton at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
It's the two-fingered wave on a gravel road. It's letting the kids take dad's truck to prom. It's Friday nights under the lights of a hometown football field. Eustace Body Shop knows small towns. It's where our values are rooted. We treat our people right, and in turn, they treat you, our customer, right. And we give back to our communities. Not much more small town than that. Eustace Body Shop, small town service, big city technology.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
Now back to the 2025 State Basketball Tournament live from Pinnacle Bank Arena on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Got a good one here at the half. Your score at the break, Bellevue East 30, Bellevue West 29 after a last-second three by Brene Jackson. She was able to get her 7th, 8th, and 9th points on that shot, and that was her first made three. So we'll see if she can carry that momentum into the second half. Jay, it's 30-29 Bellevue East. Bellevue West felt like they had kind of control of that entire first half until maybe the last couple of minutes or a couple of possessions, I would even say. But for right now, it's pretty evenly matched. Let's first start Bellevue East. What do they need to do to win this game?
They're going to have to continue to get it into Tanaya Wilson's hands and let her pass it to Jayla Wilson and Jackson, and then maybe a little bit of Gilmore. But they're going to have to control the pace a little bit. I felt like the pace was not conducive to their success, and that's how Bellevue West essentially controlled the pace and the momentum and pretty much the scoreboard the whole first half. They were able to get a big three before halftime. Defensively, I feel like the biggest thing that they need to get better at or need to make an adjustment to is finding a way to get back defensively. Bellevue West is not just running on dead balls or on a make by Bellevue East. They're running on misses as well, and they're using their speed, athletic ability, and tenacity to, or at least it was at one point in time, control the game.
So for Bellevue West, the speed, right? We talked about it. The speed of Bellevue West has caused problems for Bellevue East. This is a team that I think, Jay, is it safe to say that even at this stage of the season, still learning how to deal with this adversity? This is a young, inexperienced at this level on this stage type of team in Bellevue West. Is it fair to say they could still be learning how to handle these moments?
Yeah, but they're learning on the job. But they've all essentially went through the battles, and that's when you look at their record, 17-8, and that's how they came in as a number 6 seed. But I think every single 8 losses weren't losses. They were learning lessons for this team, and that's why you see them come out here in PBA after 2 years of junior and senior laden teams with 3 freshmen and obviously multiple freshmen and sophomores on the bench. Come out here and compete and pretty much against a Bellevue East team that's been one of the top teams in the state and not blink twice. And also, Nick, I think with Coach Dane Bacon at halftime, he's saying, "Listen, we're right where we want to be."
Yeah.
They're the team that's coming in with more of the pressure. We have nothing to lose. They hit and I'll be saying, if I'm Coach Bacon, a lucky shot. So let's see what they got when we really crank up our pressure. We have deposited body blows for future dividends based on our pressure, our relentless active hands and feet, and our ability to score in transition.
It's pretty remarkable because you look at some of the Bellevue East box score info, and the thing that sticks out to me immediately is Maya Weber. She only has 4 points. She's only attempted 3 shots, but she has 8 rebounds, 7 on the offensive end.
Yeah. And
that's 7 offensive end. That's 7 second chance possessions.
And 2 of those have led to 3-pointers made on a quick kick out. So you got to think her effect on the game started at the free throw line, but more importantly as an offensive rebound. So for Coach Bacon, we want to continue to run. We want to do what we do best, and that's the pressure and score points in transition. But we have to do a better job on the boards because the size disadvantage that we have, and we will be our detriment if we don't use what we do best, and that's our ball pressure. So in order to really rely on our ball pressure, this has to be a team rebounding effort. It can't be on Stevie Harley. It can't be on Tatum. It has to be every single one of the young ladies that gets in the game.
Your score at the half, Bellevue East 30, Bellevue West 29. Let's step aside. When we come back in 60 seconds, we'll have the start of the third quarter coming at you from Pinnacle Bank Arena. It's the Class A quarterfinal matchup. The winner of this game gets the number 7 seeded Omaha West Side Warriors, who defeated the 2 seed Millard North Mustangs earlier. And on that side of the bracket, as I mentioned, the winner of this one gets Omaha West Side Friday afternoon at 3:15 p.m. Let's step aside 60 seconds. We're back here on 93.7 The Ticket. High school basketball fans, take a trip over to the Nebraska High School Sports Hall of Fame while you're in town for state hoops. Admission is free, and it's a great way to learn about some of the greatest athletes and teams to come out of the state, from recently to over 100 years ago in all sports. Learn more about names like Gale Sayers, Johnny Rogers, Bob Gibson, Tom Osborne, and more. Open Wednesday through Friday from 1 to 4 p.m. It's the Nebraska High School Sports Hall of Fame, just north of Haymarket Park at 500 Charleston Street.
Attention! For the entire month of February, Acres has John Deere packaged oil and filters for 15% off. John Deere engineers its oil filters specifically for large ag equipment and commercial and residential mowers. With premium materials, these filters meet the unique demands of your farm and acreage. Following a strict maintenance routine with premium John Deere oil and filters ensures your equipment will run efficiently for years. Visit your local Acres store to start shopping today.
Now back to the action at Pinnacle Bank Arena for the 2025 State Basketball Tournament on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Here we go, folks. Start of the third quarter, the final two quarters of day number one. Bellevue East leads it 30-29 over Bellevue West, and the Chieftains of Bellevue East will get the basketball to start quarter number three. Nick Sainert, Jay Foreman, Harrison Arns back in our 93.7 The Ticket studios. Appreciate him and all of our group of interns for their hard work so far today. Austin Bach this morning. Appreciate them. A shot blocked on the attempt by Gilmore. She gets her own miss. Gets it out top to Jayla Wilson. Jayla Wilson with it into the near corner. Branii Jackson with it. And she dribbles it out to the perimeter, top of the key. She goes before handing it off to Weber. Cross-court overhead pass now on the left side. 4 on the possession. 3 ball on the way. Jayla Wilson. It's blocked. A tough behind-the-back shot, and they're going to call a shot clock violation here on the Bellevue East Chieftains, despite Bellevue West having the basketball and out and running.
Yeah, the level of difficulty on that shot by Wilson might have been 1,000%, but a good defensive series there for Bellevue West Thunderbirds. Was able to play good team defense, allowed them to cause a shot clock delay by the Chieftains of Bellevue East.
30-29, Bellevue West with the basketball. Three-pointer on the way from the far corner does not fall, and Bellevue East cleans up the miss. Going the other way, here comes Branii Jackson in the lane. Great dump off. Great job dishing it off, as Jay just said, and now Denilah Tatum gets fouled by Jayla Wilson, but a great pass to find Weber on the doorstep of the bucket, and she gets it to go.
Man, the skill set of these guards is amazing, and that was a really good job going coast to coast by Branii Jackson with her head up, and then had the mindfulness, and also Weber creating a little bit of space for you to get an easy bucket.
As Bellevue West has it, top of the key, Yaira Sears with it, gives it to Reitzma. Back to Sears. Sears for Bellevue West with the Thunderbirds down by 3. Shot blocked by Wilson. Back the other way. Here comes Branii Jackson in the lane. Lost it for a moment. Now she'll reverse course and put it out to the perimeter. Here is number 13. This is Tania Wilson. Down low, Gilmore. She gets stripped, and it's going to be Stevie Harley coming up for Bellevue West with the basketball. Up the floor. Here they come with Sears. She just was underneath the bucket, didn't know where she was, and she threw it off the bottom of the rim.
Yeah, and these are when you're talking about the learning experiences of a young Bellevue West Thunderbird team. But Coach Bacon over there knows he has a ton of confidence in them, and they'll bounce back from it.
So here is Bellevue West. Branii Jackson with it, top of the key. She drives, center of the lane, kicks it out. Weber, wide open look from the corner. Can't hit the 3. Offensive rebound for a moment, but then Stevie Harley's able to take it out of the hands of Branii Jackson and pushing the pace. Here comes Bellevue West in the lane. Too strong on the layup, but a foul is called, and I believe that's going to be Reitzma going to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, good job there by Gilmore getting it, or not Gilmore, but Tatum getting it up to the court there to Reitzma, and then Reitzma doing a really good job, not just staying with the right hand, left hand into the contact against Weber, slowing down the momentum of Bellevue Chieftains coming out at halftime.
32-29. The free throw is good by Reitzma, or excuse me, this is Sears. So I corrected myself that Sears is going to the free throw line. It's 32-30. 5 minutes, 46 seconds to go in the third quarter. The second free throw is also good by Sears. She now has 8 points on the day. She's 2 for 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, this has been a really good game for her, but nevertheless, I think this whole team of Bellevue West Whoever steps up that night, that's who's going to be the leading point scorer.
In the lane, Brittany Jackson just gets out of control. She tried to, I think, to sell that she got knocked on the arm and lost possession of the basketball, but the official underneath the bucket didn't fall for it.
Yeah, sometimes you see that in the NBA and it works out, or college, but most importantly in these type of games, I think it's better just keep good control of the basketball, make a strong move.
Here's Stevie Harley. She hands it off to Sears. Now to Reitzma. Reitzma wearing some bright pink shoes tonight. Left side, Woodard. Great job keeping the pivot foot on the shot fake. Now splitting it. Dump off, through pass into the near corner. It's Harley. She gets bumped and fouled. And it's both Weber and Wilson were in the vicinity. They're going to call it on Jayla Wilson.
Yeah, Jayla Wilson got caught really trying to go for the steal, swipe the arm a little bit. But Bellevue West looked like they were not dead in the water, but started a little bit slow, right? You never know what a bunch of freshmen and sophomores are going to do. Found their second win there in a good inbounds play there by Tatum to Harvey, settling them down, right? A little bit of pick play, a little bit delay roll there by Harley, Great timing and an even better pass by Tatum. This is where for Coach Bacon, he doesn't have to do a lot of coaching and encouraging from the sidelines because these young ladies can gain their composure at the free throw line.
It's 32-32. 5 minutes, 15 seconds to go in the ball game, or in the third quarter, as Stevie Harley at the line with one more.
Nick, Bellevue East comes in as a higher seed, right? Comes in number 3 seed. But Bellevue West is sticking around. Sooner or later, it's like a boxing match that the higher ranked boxer should be knocking them out. Longer it goes, the pressure starts to mount for Bellevue East. Momentum stays on Bellevue West.
As Brittany Jackson trips and falls as she tried to get the inbound pass, no whistle. It was kind of an awkward fall because I think there was a lot of people that were expecting a whistle and a foul just because we see it often. But Bellevue West was going to get the turnover and get the basketball underneath their bucket. So here is Reitzma at the top of the key, bounces it to Denilah Tatum, who's been relatively quiet. Denilah Tatum, just 4 points on 2 of 9 shooting. She has it on the right wing. She'll pop the tray, and right on cue. That's how you help people out, Jay Foreman. You talk about them, and they answer the call.
Yeah, they did, and Denilah Tatum stepped into that deep 3 for 10, but she's played an excellent game so far in her first state championship down here at Pinnacle Bank Arena.
On the right side, here is Wilson. Tanaya, cross-court pass to number 2, Zoe Howard. In the lane, shot blocked by Stevie Harley. She said, not in my house, that PBA is. Now back to Harley to number 4. That's Yaira Sears, and it's a layup 38-32.
Really good teamwork there by Harley. Back to Sears. Excellent fast break by Thunderbirds. Now, look at the Bellevue East Chieftains coming right back. Wilson to Weber, slowing down that full momentum surge by the Bellevue West Thunderbirds.
Pass up the floor, Reitzma draws the double, kicks it out. Harley for 3, just too strong, and Weber collects the miss for Bellevue East. Up the floor, here comes Brittany Jackson. On the near corner, driving baseline, crosses back into the center of the lane, floater on the way. It rattles out, but she is fouled, and it looks like Stevie Harley may have bonked knees with her as Harley is holding her calf. No, it looks like she might just be cramping up in her calf.
Yeah, this is a high-paced game, Nick. I'm telling you. These young ladies on both teams are highly skilled, very athletic, and they are playing at a pace that we hadn't seen all day. And we might not see all weekend because most of the teams that are playing on the boys' side, especially with Class A and Class B, play a little bit more slow half-court because they try to bleed the clock. This is exciting basketball right here.
The first free throw for Brittany Jackson is good. Jackson now in double figures with 10 points. That's her first points of the third quarter.
Brittany Jackson has played a really good game so far. Really good pace and has done a really good job of dishing when she doesn't have her shot. 2 free throws right there to stop the momentum.
Up the floor, Taylor Wharton for 3. Can't go. And defensive rebound goes in the hands of Weber. Up the floor, Bellevue East. As it's kicked around a couple of times, it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bellevue East. And I think if you're Eric Lanier, you're noticing that Bellevue West is dictating the pace. You said it, right? That Bellevue West, it probably favors the Thunderbirds a little bit more if you play a little faster pace. We see it. Tanaya Wilson, Brittany Jackson, Jayla Wilson, they get sped up. That's the one knock I would give against them right now. And if you're Eric Lanier, you're telling them, slow it down, be patient, run your offense. As Denilah Tatum has it in the lane, The floater is good. Go ahead and
she
finish
goes
your
again,
thought.
man. Denia Taylor with the double pump floater in the middle of the lane. But when Bellevue West was down by 6 points and it was helter skelter, that's right into their wheelhouse. If I'm Bellevue East, you want to get this thing into the paint, up off the backboard. What they just did right there. Every time they seem to reverse the ball, use their size with either Weber, Wilson, and Gilmore, or any a host of other players, they seem to have control of the game. One thing I would agree with you on, or will agree with you a lot on, is Coach Lanier. He's got to find a way to get it to his two senior guards, and that would be Jackson and Wilson. We have to slow it down. Yeah. We have plenty of time. Sometimes in a heated rivalry game, Nick, every point counts. Every point seems like it's worth 10. So once you go down by 4, you're like, we might lose by 4. Yeah. There's 11 minutes left in this ball game.
You're absolutely right. As Weber misses the first free throw. Weber close to a double-double, just 3 points away from a double-double. She has 11 rebounds. The second free throw, it's good. It's 40-37 now. Bellevue West with a 3-point lead after that one Weber free throw cut it to a 3-point deficit. 3 ball on the way. No good on the attempt by Stevie Harley for Bellevue West. And back the other way we go with Bellevue East trailing by 3. Denia Wilson inside the top of the key at the perimeter. Bernice Jackson bounces it to Lavea Jones. Now down low. Tania Wilson gets bumped and fouled, and she's going to go back to the line.
Nick, I want to correct or be a little bit more clear, is that Bellevue East can run.
Yeah.
But I think a controlled fast break, right? I guess I'll call it a secondary break, where Bellevue West, they straight fast breaking. And so that's the difference. And you saw it right there. A couple passes, if you don't have an easy dump in, get to your Wilson at the free throw line, digging into that lead 1 point at a time.
40-38 your score after Wilson able to convert on the first free throw. The second one on the way. It's also good. It's a 1-point ball game, 40-39. Buckle up. Here we go. No better way to end the night on day one of the state tournament. Here on the left side, it's Woodard, top of the key to Stevie Harley. Hands it off, Denia Tatum with it. Denia Tatum working on Bernice Jackson. Hands it off, back to Woodard. 3-ball left wing. Got it. Yeah. Woodard drains the 3 to make it a 4-point Bellevue West lead.
Yeah, she's picking her spots. A really good 3 to get the momentum back securely over to Bellevue West's sideline.
In the lane, Bernice Jackson can't get the right-handed layup to go. And here comes Stevie Harley. Passes left side. Taylor Wharton sees the defender tracking her down from behind. Now Harley on the left wing. Near the logo, they pass it out, reset the offense. Dane Bacon lifts his fist, calls a play from the sideline. In the lane, a floater. Good look for Denia Tatum, unable to get it to go. Here's Bernice Jackson. They're visibly out of breath. Both sides are in this fast-moving game as Lavea Jones, 3-pointer, can't go. Defensive rebound grabbed out of the air by Stevie Harley.
Yeah, Bellevue West is still pushing the pace, and they got plenty of athletes to bring back in. As you see right there, whereas Wrightsmore or Sears is about to check back in, Harley has it. Let's see what they do to come back to extend this lead.
And Stevie Harley in the lane. She's bumped and fouled by Gilmore, and Stevie Harley's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
So what do you do, Nick, right? What is the old saying, right? Work your tail off on defense, rest on offense. What's the best way to rest on offense?
Yeah.
Freebies at the free throw line, clock not moving.
Yeah. 43-39. Your score, 1:26 to play in the third quarter here in the Class A quarterfinal. The 6th-seeded Bellevue West Thunderbirds are up now 44-39 over the 3-seeded Bellevue East Chieftains. Just a reminder, tomorrow we'll know the final and official bracket on the boys' side of things. They had to postpone a lot of district final games that were supposed to be played on Tuesday night. They had to postpone them to today because of the insane weather that came through the area last night. Jay Foreman might have even surrendered his back because of the weather last night.
Yeah.
You all right?
No, I'm not. This is ridiculous.
You hurt still?
Yes, I am.
Top of the key. Here's Bellevue East. 3-pointer, Bernice Jackson, and she cuts the lead in half. It's 45-42 now. The 6-point lead for Bellevue West has dwindled to 3. And left side, here's Wrightsma. Wrightsma working on Bernice Jackson. She gets tripped up, and she takes a hard fall. Bernice Jackson gets whistled for the personal. That is going to be her second.
Right when you think you have the control of the game, Bellevue West, here comes Jackson with a timely three. But right when you turn around and think Bellevue West is or Bellevue East is going to make a run, who's at the free throw line trying to extend that lead?
That is Vanna Reitzma, and she misses the free throw. .7 seconds on the game clock, third quarter. 45-42 is your score. Bellevue West out in front by 3. The second free throw is no good. Ofer at the line. Dane Bacon yelling at his girls to get back on defense. Here is Tanaya Wilson working on the smaller defender. She gets, that's going to be a traveling violation on Tanaya Wilson. I thought she was going to get away with it, and they were going to call a foul, but they did call her for the walk.
Spin move, kind of shuffled her feet too many times into her Euro, trying to throw it up at the backboard. Good call there.
45-42, 46 seconds to go in the third quarter. Nick Sander, Jay Foreman, Harrison Arns back in our 93.7 The Ticket studios. Jay and I at PBA. Here's Bellevue West. Top of the key, it's Taylor Wharton. Driving left side on Weber. Layup good. Taylor Wharton off the bench. Adds her points, and it's 47-42.
Really good move there on the pin down. Really, really tight wheel there. Great job there by Wharton. Finish it high off the glass. Going in amongst trees, you got to be a little savvy there, Nick.
20 seconds to go in the third quarter. The shot clock is dark as they're dribbling the basketball directly in front of us here on the left side. And Bernice Jackson has it on the left wing. She denies the screen, step back, 3 ball on the way, misses everything, and it goes out of bounds with 3.9 on the game clock.
Yeah, if I'm Coach Eric Lanier, I'm saying, listen, we got 1 quarter to not only focus in and do what we need to do. We're only down by 5, but we got to improve our shot selection. Don't play tight, but let's not take some wild shots.
Here's Reitzma. She put up a 3 at the horn, unable to get it to go. And after 3 quarters of play, your score, the 6-seeded Bellevue West Thunderbirds 47 and the 3-seeded Bellevue East Chieftains 42. Final 8 minutes of day number 1 coming up next on 93.7 The Ticket. It's game on at Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Nebraska's premier power sports dealership. Stocking all the top brands, including Can-Am, Honda, Polaris, Kawasaki, CF Moto, Suzuki, Yamaha, Sea-Doo, Manitow Pontoon Boats, and Triton Trailers. Come check out Nebraska's newest Indian motorcycle dealership, plus score big on their massive selection of side-by-sides, all-terrain vehicles, motorcycles, and power watercraft. Elway Power Sports of Lincoln has it all under one roof at their new 27th and I-80 location, and they can't wait to get you set up for the summer. Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call today at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
Now back to the 2025 State Basketball Tournament live from Pinnacle Bank Arena on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Nick Sander, Jay Foreman back with you. Start of the fourth quarter as Denilah Tatum's shot gets rejected out of bounds. This is not anything to do with girls' state basketball. It has something to do with boys' state basketball. How about this story, Jay? Fillmore Central in Class C1 went on the road to Auburn tonight and defeated Auburn 58-55. In overtime to qualify for state. It's the first state tournament qualification for Fillmore Central. And how about this? They knock out Auburn, who had played in the previous last 6 C1 state championship games.
Wow. I mean, that, and plus the legendary coaching staff.
Yeah,
that's a big win. That's a historical win, not only in in Fillmore's school history, in state basketball history as well. As we're talking, guess who just came back? Bernice Jackson, another 2 points.
As it's now 47-44. So once again, Fillmore Central on the boys' side of things, they qualify for their first ever state tournament, and they do so with an addition of knocking out the Auburn basketball program, who has played in the last 6 straight C1 state championship games. On this end, though, enough of that. Bellevue West just extended their lead 49-44 with 7 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. While we have a stoppage in play because Dane Bacon wants to talk things over on the Bellevue West sideline, let's preview what we got coming up tomorrow here on 93.7 The Ticket At 9 a.m., we have D2 action between number 1 seed Shelton and number 8 seed Wilcox Hildreth. Number 4 seed Dorchester going up against number 5 seed Silver Lake. I got grandparents in Dorchester, Jay.
You do?
The Longhorns.
Do they still like you, though?
I don't know. I have no idea.
We're going to decide that.
We're going to decide that. That one's at 10:45 in the morning tomorrow. And then the last 4 games of the day are Class B action. Omaha Skutt and Norris tipping things off at 1:30. Certainly something to watch there. That might be Omaha Skutt might be the team with the most fascinating storyline in this tournament. They've made 6 of the last 7 state tournaments. They've played in the last 3 state championship games, 0 championships for head coach Kip Colony. Number 4, Bennington, and number 5, Sydney. Number 2 seed Lincoln Pius X going up against Gretna East. And the nightcap, it's Waverly and York. Those are the 6 games on deck for tomorrow.
It's all great games, well coached, and if it's anything or any indication of what tomorrow's game is going to be like off of today's, it's going to be a pure weekend of excitement.
Here we go. Bernie Jackson with it on the right wing, crosses over, steps through, tough floater, can't get it to go. Tanaya Wilson with the putback. She gets fouled. No good on the shot, though, and she's going to go to the line to shoot, too. You feel like Bellevue East is figuring out, okay, we got to get to the line if we're going to get back into this game and eventually take the lead.
If Bellevue East thinks they're going to be able to run and gun with Bellevue West, this game, is going to be over in less than 6 minutes and 51 seconds.
Yeah.
But good job by Coach Lanier, putting the emphasis on we got to impose our physical will. We have to play with the good pace that suits us, not suits Bellevue West.
The free throw, first one went in, and the second one did not. It's 49-45 now as Bellevue West has the basketball. Denilah Tatum with it on the right side now. Here is Sears to number 0, Stevie Harley. Stevie Harley with it, top of the key, passes left side to Denilah Tatum. Tatum driving on Weber in the lane, off the glass, and it's soft enough it drops. It's 51-45.
Yeah, Tatum with another sweet drive. Double pumping and hanging in the air. Really good athlete there. For a freshman, man, I mean, this is amazing, Nick. You got to understand, They were in 8th grade last year watching seniors lose in the state championship to Miller West.
Yeah, 51-45 is your score. 6 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the ball game. Pass right side, down low on the block. Tanaya Wilson gets it to Weber, to Jayla Wilson. Wilson, couple jab steps. Now she takes it. Couple of dribbles, passes right side, 3 on the possession, step back 3 ball. Bernice Jackson can't get it to go, and the rebound caroms out to Woodard. Woodard gives it to Denilah Tatum, who gets tracked down from behind. Now back to Woodard. Woodard steps in to Sears, driving baseline, layup good, and Bellevue West extends their lead to 8. It's their largest of the night at 8, 53-45.
You see Coach Bacon trying to impose his will through his young ladies on this Bellevue East squad. 8-point lead. They smell a little blood in the water.
Here in the lane, a tough floater, bounces out, and the defensive rebound to Denilah Tatum. And we have a jersey grab by number 4, Jayla Wilson. She grabbed the jersey of Denilah Tatum, and it's going to be a defensive foul, Bellevue West basketball.
Yeah, they're lucky that wasn't a man, that was really, really lucky. But you know what? I like
it. An intentional
foul, but I like it just letting them play. I mean, obviously, this game is well within reach, but there's 5 minutes left. The momentum is changing fast for Bellevue West.
Left wing, Woodard drives in the lane. Floater just off to the left. Gilmore collects the miss. Her pass is taken away by Bellevue West. They get another crack at it to number 0, Stevie Harley in the lane. She gets the bucket. It's a double-digit lead for Bellevue West, and all momentum is on the side of the T-Birds.
Yeah, and one thing Bellevue East has to understand, you don't need to play fast or play in a hurry. It looked like they're sped up a little bit for no reason.
Jumper from Gilmore, too strong. Rebound, taps around, and Harley collects it. Harley pushing the pace. Nobody's stopping ball. She kicks it out to Reitzma. Now to Sears. Floater just off to the left. Offensive board. Now fought for. It's going to be a foul on the floor against Bellevue East.
Yeah, a really good job there of pushing the pace. And when I said Coach Bacon was trying to implore his will through his players, he smelled a little blood in the water and pushed the pace. And now they have full control of this game against their crosstown rival, probably blocks away Bellevue East Chieftains.
Bellevue West Bellevue West is leading by 10. And on the three-point attempt by Denilah Tatum, it's no good. Great defensive rebound by Gilmore. 4:26 to play in the fourth quarter. Tania Wilson loses the basketball, tried to dribble it behind her back too many times. Here comes Stevie Harley up the floor. Harley to Reitzma, 3-ball, right wing. Just a tad strong. Woodard with the offensive rebound. Back out Reitzma to Tatum. Tatum shot fake. She dribble, drive, layup. It's no good. Offensive rebound. Woodard gets it blocked from behind by Gilmore. Shocked there wasn't a foul call, but with 55-45 showing on the scoreboard and 4 minutes to go in the ball game, Bellevue East has the basketball.
Coach Bacon is cheering him on. Even with a missed shot like that, he likes the offensive series. He likes the unselfishness of this team. They're getting great shots. He's built the confidence in them, which has given him the confidence to know they can withstand any storm that they're facing tonight.
Bellevue West currently on a 6-0 run. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
The baseline inbound pass juggled around, now thrown out to Lavea Jones. Jones uses her dribble for Bellevue East. Here is Jayla Wilson in the lane. She's fouled as she tried to go and spin around in the air, throw up a tough acrobatic shot. And Jayla Wilson will go to the line to shoot 2 shots.
That's a really good move by Jayla Wilson, is to get downhill, get to the free throw line, stop the clock, and just by being at the free throw line, you're stopping the momentum or potentially stopping the momentum of Bellevue West, because Bellevue West is on a run right now. And if they keep playing at this pace without any stoppage, this game will be over before you know it.
The free throw, no good, but an offensive rebound, Gilmore to Brene Jackson. Brene in the lane is able to get the tough finish, and a quick timeout by Eric Lanier as it's now 55-48. It's a full timeout. Let's take a 30-second break, come back, talk about it here on 93.7 The Ticket.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Now back to the action at Pinnacle Bank Arena for the 2025 State Basketball Tournament on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
.338 to go in the ball game. It's 55-48. Bellevue West with a 7-point lead. You just get the feeling it's not done.
Yeah,
Jay. But if you're Bellevue East, you got to keep your foot on the gas a little bit here.
They have to, but Bellevue East knows their pace with 3 minutes and 38 seconds left, only being down 7. With their explosive they have with both Wilsons and obviously Jackson and Gilmore on the board, they can get back into this game really easily. And now you're seeing a little bit of 1-2-2 press. The one to slow down Bellevue West, but another thing is to get them out of rhythm because they are playing any way they want so far.
Top of the key, it's Delilah Tatum with Bellevue West leading by 7. Reitzma in the lane. Reitzma left-handed layup, it falls. I said Melcher. I was thinking about last year's Bellevue West team. They had a player, Kenzie Melcher, who was incredible.
Yeah, and she was exciting to watch, and maybe wear that number 2, you play it that same way. But also thing is that Wilson would not even, it was so maybe a little bit tired, couldn't even come over and help on defense, and Bellevue West is on the run again.
Here comes Stevie Harley in the lane, kicks it out. Woodard for 3. Can't get it to go, but an offensive rebound, another crack at it. A little lackadaisical defensively on the rebounding for Bellevue East. In the lane, Stevie Harley, her shot blocked by Gilmore. Here comes Lavea Jones in traffic. Tough shot, she's fouled.
Like I said, with Coach Lanier, he knows the best thing that they can do is play at their pace. And when they want to decide to run, they have to be physical when they run. That means you can't be real pretty like Bellevue West because they have a little bit more skill. You got to use brute force and get at the free throw line, knock down this lead while the clock stops.
First free throw, no good. So Lavea Jones 0 for 1 so far at the free throw line. One more coming up in just a moment. Lavea Jones. Second one on the way, and it's no good. Defensive rebound to Reitzma. Sears gives it to Woodard. Woodard with it to Delilah Tatum. Delilah Tatum gives it to Sears. Sears, top of the key to Woodard. Woodard working around the perimeter to Reitzma. Reitzma in the lane, kicks it out to Denilah Tatum. Tatum backs it up, 15 still on the possession, 2:20 left in the ball game. Woodard cross-court pass to Stevie Harley. Harley out to Reitzma, 8 on the possession. Her handles are broken, and now it's going to be deflected. They gave them a fresh shot clock because they're going to say that the possession changed.
Yeah.
That's killer for Bellevue East. 2:02 to play. It's a 9-point differential in favor of Bellevue West, and they have the basketball. Denilah Tatum in the lane. Her shot rejected by number 13, Tanaya Wilson. Tanaya Wilson, 3-on-2 break. Kicks it out. Lavia Jones. No way, not able to put up a shot. Now cross court, 3 ball on the way. Jayla Wilson. It's off target. A little bit of a limp to Stevie Harley, but this one, we have a whistle and a foul called as Stevie Harley will walk gingerly trying to get a stinger out of her right leg.
Nick, when you look at this right now, Bellevue East is 3 of 19 from 3. Bellevue West 5 of 21. Yes, it's only two threes, a matter of 6 points. And with the free throw percentage, Bellevue West, would probably have control of this game. They're 11 and 19 from the free throw line as well.
Left side, here is Stevie Harley for Bellevue West. Less than 90 seconds in the game, 57-48 your score. Here is Sears, right-handed layup, too strong, and Weber collects the miss. Up the floor it goes, almost out of reach of Renai Jackson in the lane. She's bumped, and a foul.
Yeah, now she'll be at the free throw line in the bonus shooting too. Came up a little gingerly. I think she has a cramp there too, Nick. I'm telling you, this pace of the game, especially when you go through districts, right, and you have a little bit over a week off, most likely both teams didn't face a team that played at this pace. Yeah. And so you're not used to it, and then your body reacts. And now with the pressure, anxiety, a little bit late in the day, you're seeing some of these athletes wear down a little bit.
Well, not to mention a team like Bellevue East, only 7 deep right now. They've only played 7 players in today's game.
Yeah, and we mentioned it early. Coach Bacon did a really good job, along with his staff, is getting everybody in the game. They went 9 deep on their bench, 4 substitutes, and they started to crank up the pressure and just deposit dividends for later payoff.
Yeah. The second free throw is good. It's now 57-49, 8-point differential in favor of the T-Birds. They have the basketball. It's Woodard now to Denilah Tatum. Tatum with it at the top of the key to Woodard. Woodard will dribble. They wanted to foul Woodard, but they did not get to her in time. And now it's going to be Yaira Sears at the charity stripe with 2 free throws. Or rather, no, they got one more foul to give. Excuse me.
Yeah, they probably should have fouled a little bit earlier to see how long they could stretch this, but nevertheless, they didn't have a chance to do so.
So now 57.1 on the game clock. Sideline inbound for Bellevue West. They get it in cross court to Sears, and now Sears will be fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2 shots. Janai Wilson just committed her second. No real foul trouble for either side. Woodard does have 4 for Bellevue West, and Jayla Wilson has 4 for Bellevue East.
Yeah, that doesn't really affect Bellevue West as far as because they are able to go so deep. You got to think Taylor Wharton comes off, and she's the 8th or 9th player on their roster or on their bench, where you have number 1, Josie Ryan, who came with a huge rebound in the first half, kind of to swing the momentum, along with some other players. And DeWitt played a little bit tonight, and then obviously you throw Wharton in there. You're 8-9 deep with this explosive, fast offense of Bellevue West.
We have a timeout on the floor charged to Bellevue West. Dane Bacon wants to talk things over. Timeout situation, both sides still have 3 timeouts remaining, so no real danger there, especially if you're head coach Eric Lanier, probably going to try to extend this as long as you can. It's a 10-point ball game in favor of Bellevue West. The Thunderbirds out in front 59-49. Bellevue East will be able to run the baseline if they desire. They get it in to the near side. The clock begins to run, and here comes Tanaya Wilson. 51 seconds on the game clock. Tanaya Wilson steps back, looking, gets it to Lavea Jones. She'll pop the 3 right side. It's short, rebounded by Bellevue West, and it does not appear that Bellevue East is going to foul right away.
I don't think they have the energy to, Nick.
They're going to allow Bellevue West to run this one around. They've wasted about 15 seconds of game time, and now with 31.8 seconds on the game clock, Bellevue West is going back to the free throw line.
Yeah, I don't think they have the energy to go foul, Nick. I think they've been worn out since the middle of the third quarter. I think this relentless pressure of this young, athletic, tenacious Bellevue West Thunderbird team has completely caught Bellevue East by surprise. And one of the things down the stretch when you're playing playoffs, and obviously in your season in high school, in college as well, and obviously in the pros and in particularly football, the biggest thing that Nick Saban and Bill Belichick talked about when they're in their championship run was conditioning.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you can lose your conditioning, and then therefore you lose your ability to focus and do the fundamental things that got you to the championship level.
It's another turnover for Bellevue East, and they commit another foul. So Bellevue West will go to the line, I would assume, probably one more time and see if they can extend what is already an 11-point lead. They lead at 60-49. Sears is at the line. Her first free throw is good. Bless you, Jay. Bless you. And it looks like Bellevue East is going to bring in substitutions.
Yeah, I think this is waving the white flag. It's what Bellevue West was able to extend the lead and impose their will on their crosstown rivals. Give Coach Bacon a ton of credit, almost twofold, because to have a senior-laden team that lost by 3 points in the state championship last year, to wash that, set the expectations, and not even change them, and then bring a team led by 3 freshmen in the starting lineup to the state championship and win your first game is pretty not a really good deal. It's a great job by him.
61-49 offensive rebound for Bellevue West off the miss as they have the basketball. Dane Bacon saying, run an offense. Let's go. I put you out there. I didn't put you out there as subs to just stand around. Here comes on the take, number 22 on the Atlanta Fern. Unable to get the shot to fall. Tanaya Wilson with it. She steps back, shoots the 3. There's the horn, and your final score, the Bellevue West Thunderbirds pull away in the late stages, and they upset the 3-seeded Bellevue East Chieftains by a final score of 61-49. Jay Foreman, final thoughts on this one?
Man, I was really, really impressed by this Bellevue West Thunderbird team. And obviously Bellevue East, they had a really good season, or a great season themselves. But I think when you have freshmen and they come in at 17-8, you're like, oh, well, Bellevue East is win.
Yeah.
I think this last month of the season obviously paid off for them. The speed, the tenacity, the skills, and the toughness of a bunch of young freshmen, sophomores, and a couple of juniors coming off the bench really paid dividends for Coach Bacon. Let's give it up to him and his staff as well.
Yeah, 100%. Your final score once again.
And then losing the state championship to get this crew back, man. He's done an excellent job.
Especially, for sure. They lost a lot last year, and they've been able to bounce right back. Bellevue West wins it 61-49. My thanks to my partner, Jay Foreman, today for his hard work. Appreciate him hanging out with me all day at PBA. Thanks to Austin Norman, Jake Bachov, and Harrison Arns, the entire crew back at our 93.7 The Ticket station for their hard work back at 1040 O Street. And that's day one, folks. Your final score, Bellevue West 61, Bellevue East 49. We'll join you from Pinnacle Bank Arena tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. right here on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Your possibilities are endless at Doane University. Rooted in liberal arts, you can choose from undergraduate and graduate programs, all delivering real-world experience. At Doane University, we take a personal approach to education, giving you the guidance you need to own your future. It's not just our long history of innovative learning, it's the feeling of being surrounded by possibilities that makes us different. Now is your time. Take a big step toward your dream career and apply today at doane.edu/apply.
It may not feel like it, but planting season is on its way, and now's the time to upgrade your equipment with a late model John Deere planter from Acres Equipment. Acres has an entire lineup of John Deere planters equipped with the latest technology to ensure planting accuracy throughout your field. And to get you up and going, each planter purchased from Acres includes in-field startup support from one of our Precision Ag professionals. Warmer weather is coming soon, so don't delay. Visit your local Acres for details. Offer expires April 30th, 2025.
When you or a loved one hears the words, "You have cancer," you want to make sure you're surrounded by a team you can trust, who will be a true partner in your cancer journey. At NHO, you'll be treated like family, and you'll feel that compassion every time you walk through our doors. After all, this is the fight of your life, and you'll need the best people to be on your side. We're Nebraska Hematology Oncology. On your side, by your side.
You know you want those Wingstop boneless wings. With the boneless meal deal from Wingstop, you get 20 boneless wings in 4 delicious flavors and a large order of hand-cut fries for just $16.99. What are you waiting for? More wings, more flavor, more bang for your buck. The $16.99 boneless meal deal from Wingstop. Order now from wingstop.com. Valid at participating locations for a limited time on orders for pickup or delivery placed via wingstop.com or the Wingstop app. Prices may vary by location. See wingstop.com/offers for full details.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Discover the difference that expertise and experience can make in your real estate journey with Next Ag Appraisal and Realty. Whether you need an appraisal, sales, or farm management, Next Ag comes up with a solution with your legacy and goals in mind. Next Ag isn't just their name, it's your future. So why wait? Visit their website today at www.nextagrealestate.com or give them a call at 402-380-0433.